What really stands out is when I feel like I'm actually getting a sense of who the student is, when there's a voice to the essays, where I feel like I can start to piece together a sort of narrative and again, understand where the activities list is coming from. I'd say that's maybe one of the biggest distinguishing factors between a very competitive application and the kind you often see is not the content, but how the content is knit together and whether there's a narrative. And we can say, okay, they did this because they wanted to do that. And that's what they learned about it. And this is how it would translate on our campus. Otherwise, again, it can almost work against you to try to work through the same bullet point list everyone else is if you're not into it, because that's a very clear signal for something that these schools are actively trying to filter for.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think people really discount what kind of that authenticity, like how that comes across to admission officers and how quickly that comes across and how quickly we can really tell, okay, yes, you're applying to Penn. We get it's Penn, like we know it. So definitely similar to Lucas, what piques my interest is someone who really can talk about what they're going to gain from Penn and the kind of person they're going to be when they get to the school. Because at any school, truly any school will have a variety of opportunities for you. But did you do the research to make sure that Penn actually does have those resources for you? I read an essay once from somebody who was really passionate about riding horses, and she clearly wanted to be an equestrian and do all of these things involving horses. Penn doesn't have that. Penn doesn't have any of that. We want students who their passions align with what we can offer them. And you should want that for yourself as well. Just because a Penn or a Caltech or any of these schools are incredible schools, they might not match what you need. A strong student with the right passion will excel no matter where they are, no matter what opportunities they're granted. That's the kind of thing that comes across is students who really can utilize the resources at this school, but could probably utilize resources at many institutions and schools across the country.